Okay, so just to talk about something a little different on this channel. I know people then being got tired of me ranting and raving about my situation. Nevertheless, the situation, it's every day. It's like it just happened. It's a brand new day with these people, and so they'll have you reliving the same day for years. But anyway, I came across this situation where it seems like a video has surfaced from a cold case that happened years ago. I believe it's 2012. This kid was murdered, right? And no one has ever been arrested for his murder. And let me just say this. I think it's sad too that there are a lot of cases like this from Chicago where there are a lot of unsolved murders and it's I don't know whose fault it would be, right? Like, is law enforcement just so overwhelmed, right? Is it just too many cases? Like, how are they able to go back and forth and like the law doesn't have a clue on who's killing who? Yeah, I know people aren't going to talk. People are scared to snitch. But in this era, you should be able to like have other stuff to where you can catch people, right? There's cameras literally everywhere nowadays. And it's been like that for a while now. There's cameras everywhere. Like, it's some of these cases that I see coming from Chicago, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure some of this stuff out, right? And then it's a trend. They have a trend to where they're making music about it. So this is basically a war. These people have been warring. It's a war going on between certain gangs and certain groups. It's been going on for a long time, right? And what they're doing is they're killing. And you got to look at it as like these are soldiers in a war. Very, very young soldiers. These are kids, in my opinion. But they're warring with each other, and then they just happen to make music too about it. So they'll put it in songs, right? And which basically is fuel to the fire, right? And it leads to more killing. But I mean, again, you have them rapping about what they're doing. So how does it have so many? How is this situation has so many cold cases, right? It doesn't seem like it's that hard to figure out when I look at some of the situation. But this is a kid that was murdered. He made, of course, a song dissing somebody, and a little bit after that, he got killed. But this happened in 2012, so no one has ever been charged for his murder. So, now all of a sudden on the internet, there's a video surfacing saying that this is him on the bicycle. Now, rumor has it he got shot down on a bicycle, even though I believe it's his brother. I believe it was his brother or someone. There's someone out there that's saying, no, that's not true. He didn't get killed on a bicycle. He got murdered another kind of way, in that he was actually there. Okay. But how the rumor got around that he was on a bicycle is, I don't know. But that's the rumor. He got gunned down on a bicycle. Now, if that's true, he got gunned down on a bicycle, why would someone else say that that's not true and say he got killed another way? And another thing I've noticed too, when I watched interviews of the ones that are actually still alive, basically, are old interviews of ones that has individuals that have passed. It's hard to even understand what they're saying sometimes. Like, it's just weird to watch. Not weird, but it's, I don't know, to know that they're in our country. Like, there's this whole like different lifestyle going on from everyone else, where it's not a big deal to die. It's not a big deal to kill. You know what I'm saying? Obviously they haven't spent that much time in school, right? Because it's like, you're trying to listen to them. And you're like, what are you saying? What? What did you just say? Right? They're not even speaking well. Just as I don't know. But I don't get why somebody would say it happened this way when it didn't. Are they scared? I mean, I don't get that part. But anywho, a video, all these years later, a video has surfaced, and they're claiming that that's this kid on the bicycle. And why is this video just now surfacing? If this is true, it just seemed like neglect, for lack of a better word. Neglect from. I mean, how the hell is this video just now surfacing? Like, it just seems like they don't give a damn. Like, the law just clearly don't give a fuck about certain people. If this is true. Now, are maybe they're being paid off, bribed? You got certain environments, and probably environments as such, where your PD, right, or your sheriff, or whoever, it is, can be paid off to look the other way. I don't know if that's the situation going on in Chicago. It seems like they don't care. It really does. It's like they haven't cared in a while. My damn car. Okay, sorry about that. I had to handle some perk business, my personal business. Anyway, back to the video. So, yeah, so years later, all of a sudden, a video surfaces of something happening. Whoever this was, it seemed like there's somebody on the handlebars, somebody's riding the bicycle. Obviously, there is a car trailing them. It seemed like there were multiple cars, actually, but definitely one Ford car on their behinds. And then you see a kid run down, like with a wife beater on, run down the street, and then you don't see the other kid run, and then you see the cops come and stuff like that. Where did this footage come from? If it is actual footage, I think it's really a shame on the law enforcement's part. And stuff happens. You do things and you think you've gotten away. Like, it's crazy to think that a lot of these people that come from this area too got bodies on them. Like, they're responsible for a lot of deaths. Especially if they're not even getting caught up for them. They're going around just killing. Like, these are kids doing this to each other. And some of them have actually made it. Like, they're still alive at a certain age. But it's crazy how sometimes justice takes a long time. Most time, actually. But you can get caught up for something that you thought you got away with from years ago, right? From years ago, you can get caught up with it. I heard one YouTuber say that his killer will never get caught, and his killer is probably living well. I think a lot of these cases, sometimes the killer that killed them is dead as well. Right? Like that one young girl, they called her K.I. Supposedly, rumor has it again, the police could never pin any bodies on her though. But rumor has it this girl had bodies. Okay. And then she eventually got killed. Right? She didn't go on to live a long, nice life. She got killed as well. So sometimes the killer is already dead. I mean, but still, it's the police job to figure it out, to add two and two together. And again, if it is a fact that that one person, that one female had bodies, how the hell is law enforcement not connecting her to none of them? I mean, again, it's not rocket science. That's the part that really puzzles me with watching these situations come up out of Chicago. Is how certain people, and I don't think they're just rumors, honestly. I think these kids, I mean, it's obviously they got bodies. They're killing, they're dead, they're popping up dead. Somebody killed them. And it's not other grown-ups. These are kids killing kids. So how the hell is law enforcement not connecting no one to a body? Like, that's very suspicious right there. And most of the time, I think these people, now we got the helicopter going on. Like, this is a rough area. Helicopters are LAPD helicopters in the air all the time. Anyway, most of the time, I don't even think they go to jail. Like, they probably go to jail for slinging dope or something. They don't even be going to jail for bodies, I think. They go to, they just kill each other. They just get killed. There's just way too many people that haven't been arrested for murders coming up out of Chicago, I believe. Because you see all these cold cases, but murders never solved. So many cold cases coming out of Chicago where they just don't have a fucking clue. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about this situation and this new video that popped up of this kid who got murdered like over a decade ago. So I'm just wondering if it's real or not. Like this video, share this video. If you got some 2 cents to add to this situation, because there's a lot of people that is doing videos and talking about this situation. Do a video about it. Elaborate on it. This is kind of a brand new video, so I'm waiting on more people to speak on what they think about it. All right, thanks for listening.